Happy Sunday. Topic for today devotion is conductor of anointing. Thou preparest a table before me in the presence of my enemy. Thou anointed my head with oil, my cup runneth over. Psalm 23 verse 5. Bible reading John 4:34 to 38. Bible in 1 year, James 1 to 5. Message. As we see in today's memory verse, God placed the anointing on a man's head. However, a man hand at the conductor of that anointing. In 1 Samuel 17:34 to 37, David smote the lion and the bear with his hands. With his hand also he held the sling that brought Goliath down. 1 Samuel 17 to 49. In Judges 14:5 to 6, Samson was going down to Timnath when a lion roared at him. The anointing came on him and he tore the lion in half with his bare hand. In Judges 15:14 to 15, it was also Samson's hand that grabbed the jawbone of an ass and turned it into a weapon of mass destruction. An anointed person's head is like electricity generator, and the fellow hand can be likened to wire that conduct electricity to where it is needed. The anointing on a person's head determines the power the fellow carries in his or her hand. One day I was in a store abroad buying books, and in my custom, I was singing choruses while picking the book off the shelf. After a while, a man came to me smiling and he said, "It must be such a loving day, seeing how happy you are singing." I laughed and shook his hand because he had extended it for handshake. As he turned to leave, he exclaimed, "What just happened? It is gone." Apparently, he has been suffering a backache for years. But as he shook my hand, the pain disappeared. A casual handshake resulted in a miracle because my hand conducted the anointing upon my head into the needed vessel. Beloved, you need God's anointing upon your head if you want His power to flow through your hands. You must spend quality time in fellowshipping with God so that He will anoint you. When God anoints you, you will lay hands on the sick and they will recover. As a believer, your hand must be actively doing God's work. When you see the sick people, lay hands on them. Don't withdraw your hand from doing God's work, because the anointing you carry will remain dormant if your hands are not taking it to where it is needed. The more you lay hands on the sick, the more demands you will place on the anointing upon your life, and the more it will grow. As the anointing upon your life grow, God will trust you to handle bigger things because He knows that your hands will deliver the things He wants to do. Reflection: are your hands actively doing God's work?